Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute. I really hope my brand new phone doesn't fall off this really sketchy tripod. So some things have changed. I now own a BMW E90, and the process of how this happened is quite interesting. So I was scouring the auctions on Copart and on IAA looking for a 350Z because I took this guy to the track, and you may notice it doesn't have an engine anymore, and that's because we ran into some slight You can see from the clips here, you can't really see in the clips because they're really terribly shot and the angles are just not gonna show you what was really happening. Figure 8, I was doing fine, you know, it's a figure 8, just put it in second gear, clutch kick, you can handle that just fine. Like, you could have 100 horsepower in Miata, have fun with that. But at Club Loose, the track was like a big sweeper, and this car, on stock angle and on the low power from the stock K just wasn't working. So I was really aggressively clutch kicking the entire day, and the KA popped. And so, unfortunately, I had to pull the motor from this car, but that's fine because we already have the swap, like, it's getting wired and stuff. The swap's almost ready, so I've got a bunch of, like, chassis modifications. I'm going to stitch weld the front end on this car. Long story here. But I bought a BMW. Now, I was originally going to try and buy a Z33 or a Z34. I was looking for a 370Z, just absolutely slay, and maybe sell the Toyota so I could daily that and have some fun with a Z. Well, long story short, I accidentally purchased an E90. At least it's manual, though. Okay, let's just get the custom PC there in the background. So this auction is in Tucson. So there's a lot of people from Mexico bidding. $3K. Play some mind games here. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done at 35. Okay, last one. That's it. Alright. Man, I don't think it's worth like 4K for a salvage Z. Like, it was in good shape, don't get me wrong, but like 180,000 miles too, and like VQs are only estimated to last like 200. So if I'm beating on it, I don't know. Let's check out, see if there's anything else going on. New Mexico salvage title, but it's in El Paso. Yeah, that's pretty sketch. You can see they replaced the hatch, they replaced the hood, the whole front clip. There's literally wires hanging out. The engine's been pulled apart. Bro, like, what even happens if you Google this VIN? I mean, this is pretty pooched right here. Just give it the good old... throw some OV Fendies on. Alright, we're gonna watch that one. So I'm watching this one. This is also a rear end car. I figure I could pretty easily pull that stuff out. For that? The thing is like, Nissan parts I can pretty confidently estimate how expensive they're gonna be, but I'm not familiar with BMW stuff. Obviously I'd assume it'd be much more expensive, and there'd be a whole process of replacing everything's more difficult on a BMW. 92, they just add another 535.
extra documents required for export. It's the same color and everything. Dang, brother. And it got a turbo diesel swap though. Ho ho! Let's go. Hydro. Alright. Alright. Nice, buddy. I like it. About a week later. So, been sitting in this auction since 9. It's now 10:15. And this is our lot. Nope, it's the next one. It's a 2006 E90 325i manual, run and drive. It's got like front quarter damage to it. Current bid, it's on reserve, but current bid 650, 625. There it is. It's just, let's bump it up a little bit. What? Oh my god. I just accidentally BMW. God damn it. Alright. I just what? No one bid on it at all, which is really terrifying. And I've also got this Z right here. I guess I just bought a BMW. God damn it, man. This guy's an absolute madman. Alright, so here it is. I tried jumping it, and it didn't want to jump. So, that's unfortunate. But BMWs have these little like jump post things here. So, that's how the tow truck driver did it. I couldn't get it with my car, so I don't know how he got it with a little jump box, but we'll figure it out. So we're gonna pull off the bumper headlight. Hello,
hey, brother. Hey, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pull off the bumper headlight. Core support is pretty mangled right here. Yeah, just gonna pull things off and see where we land. All right, guys. So I pulled off pretty much the entire front end on the BMW. And it really didn't take very long at all. The hardest part was getting the fender off because it was so mangled, but I just took some snips and cut around the bolts, so we should be good here. Now, damage assessment. The biggest damage that I wasn't expecting was this front lower here. Basically, the joint on this side snapped off in the knuckle, but I got it out. So you can see a little bit of damage there, so that just sheared off. No biggie though, because the junkyard has the entire front end that I need. So the hood, I think I'll be able to fix this. Not too worried about the hood. The door, this was my doing. We got a little pinchy boy in the door. Honestly, this car that got in an accident, you can see the door's a little pooched as well, so I'm not too worried about it. There is a massive amount of spiders in this car. I don't know if that's a Georgia thing or what, but I want to pressure wash this thing as quickly as possible. So we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash this fender well, and we'll do the others as well, but I'm not taking the liners out. Like, all this was like a spider's nest up in here under the fender well. That's what this is. It was so gross, and I had spiders crawling on me. I'm not scared of spiders. I just prefer them not to be crawling all over my body, you know? I feel like that's simple enough. And I'm not gonna replace this crash beam. I'll probably just like throw some spray paint on there. But yeah, the car is pretty clean. It looks like something's going on here. It's been in an accident before. This is all body worked. This is all body worked. I just noticed that. You can tell a difference in the paint. So it's had rear quarter damage before. Please don't be locked out. Okay. The interior is pretty gross. I just need to go over the seats really well. You can see like a bunch of skin on the door. Okay. Might have to get a rear bumper as well. Nah, we're not getting a rear bumper. Am I crazy, bro? We're building on a budget here. I need to get this as well because the switch is broken. So I'll grab all that. And that actually happened last night when we were taking it off the truck, but it was already broken. I just ripped the switch off because I'm an idiot. If they have this little thing for the gas cap here, that does not close, which really bothers me. There we go. And the clutch, I don't know if it was just because the tire had a bunch of like resistance on it from the fender, but the clutch in this thing, dude, I don't know if the clutch is bad or what, but I could not get it moving. Like I had to basically clutch dump it to get it to move. Maybe it's a BMW thing. Never driven a manual BMW before. Never, well, I've driven a 325i just like that, but it was an auto. So we will get pressure washing here after I take the airbag out. Okay, so we're going to completely ignore the fact that I haven't recorded anything all day, and just jump to my findings. So, on one of these, we got a little bit of stripper blood. Just a little bit. It's got brand new extreme contact Continental tires. Brand new. The only other thing I found interesting was this seatbelt. We got a teeny bit of, you know, semen, which I guess is to be expected on a BMW. What the hell is that? Okay, so the day I picked up this car, well, the day it came on the truck, I should say, because I picked it up, waited about a week. I decided to do a burnout, okay, not realizing that this was broken, okay? So what happens when you do that, you see this little actuation? Well, the tire decided to slam into this windshield wiper reservoir and break it. So you can see I absolutely destroyed the tire, which there's a line somewhere on there. And slight miscalculation on my point. Okay, so every arm down here has been replaced, and this stuff it's not fun, okay? As a Nissan boy, I'm used to sizes like 16 and 17 for suspension. This is all 20, okay? Not fun, definitely a learning experience. When I attempted the burnout, I did kind of break it, so I'm hoping I can fix it. But we're gonna throw the wheel on here, and this is so greasy, dude. Like, that is nasty. There's at least like 6 quarts of oil down there. But we're gonna throw the wheel on, try to do a burnout. Maybe I'll spray this with Simple Green. Yeah, also, I'm gonna throw a fit. This thing right here, if that is a scratch from my camera, I'm going to throw a fit. I noticed that because I tried recording this before and then the camera wasn't on, but let's get the wheel on. All right, so here she is. That wheel looks pretty dang straight. And this wheel has definitely got some toe. It's hard to tell because there's no fender, but it's looking like there's some toe. But let's drive her down the street real quick. Or down the driveway at least. You can see check control, airbag, check control. Hang on, what does that mean? Oh, oil. Okay, there we go. So we've got oil in her. I'm trying to, it's all on this stock, dude. I don't know how to do BMW things. Check control, oil, reset. We still got the brake light on. And this thing is really annoying. Just pop her out at the end of the driveway. We made it a couple feet. Something's rattling. Something is rattling quite aggressively. I feel like this is just part of 240 ownership though. Once you own a stinky Japanese boy, you always kind of notice these things. It sounds like it's coming from the head. Not again, dude. I just went through this. It. We're going down the street. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm gonna hit my neighbor's mailbox now because that thing. Fuck. Oh, thank you. That's okay. Second gear. I don't want to go down this hill. All right, hang on. All right, little 3-point turn for the boys. Okay, something's rubbing. The hell was that? It may be our under paneling. Third gear, no problems. We got some fucking warning lights though. Clutch in. Is that first? Yeah. Bro, the reverse lockout in this thing is wild. My 240 didn't have it, so it's weird. It's really weird having reverse lockout. Oh yeah, she's rubbing. She's rubbing for sure. All right, well that probably would have blown up the trans in the 240, so I don't know. It's it works. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the reason it couldn't do a burnout is because I forgot to turn off traction control, user error, but we're going to ignore that. As you can see from the burnout clip, the front end of the car lifted at least like 11 inches, okay? I know 11 inches when I see 11 inches, and that got some nasty, dirty flex, okay? So, we've got coilovers for it from China. And we've also got the headlights. Yeah, this is just the outro of the video, so, you know, feel free to leave if you feel like disrespecting me, my family's name, and the honor of the human race. I'm in the selfie mode, hang on. So you can see I've already got the, so I've got the front fender. I actually dented this at the junkyard. I pulled it off the car. Then I went to get a different part, and I accidentally stepped on it and put like a massive dent in here. So I did a little bit of body work there. That's just spray paint to seal up the filler. But honestly, just a nice, I mean, that's a bunch of Bondo right there, but we're gonna ignore that. It's pretty good. Could use like a little sanding, but it's good. I got this M style bumper, which is an OEM piece. On the 240, I have all fiberglass bumpers. This like plastic stuff, so much better, okay? Fiberglass parts are a pain, and I found this one on eBay for less than a fiberglass one would cost. So if you're going for like an OEM plus route or OEM route, definitely don't get fiberglass, dude. It is absolutely whack. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it. Follow me on TikTok for probably more updates than YouTube.